What I have here is a power supply from a sewing machine. It's from a Husqvarna Viking Designer SE. And I got this machine and it was broken, and I bought it just to see if I could fix it. And when I fired it up, it was completely dead. So I started by looking at the power supply, which is this unit here, to see what could be wrong with it, because that would be the logical first step. And when I opened it up, I could see that the fuse here is missing. And I have added this temporary fuse with the red wires here. It's a regular car fuse, a blade fuse. And I did that just so I can troubleshoot and look at what could potentially be the problem. And I've ordered the correct fuse for this unit. It's supposed to be a ceramic fuse rated for 250 volts and 15 amps. What I also noted was that this NTC here was blown up. So what you see here is one that I had lying around that I soldered to the board, and it's rated a little bit higher than the original NTC, but it gets the job done. So once I had this two in place, I could measure the resistance on the input here between these two pins. This is where the power cord attaches. And what I noted was that I had a resistance of around 0.5 ohms, so basically a short. And I followed the traces here and I got to these diodes, which is the rectifier bridge, and two of them were shorted. So that would explain why I didn't have any resistance here on these two pins. So I ordered new diodes, replaced them, and fired it up. And that worked really well. I put it in the machine and the machine didn't work, but at least I got the blank screen and these blinking buttons that tells me that the capacitors are broken on the power supply and also on the main board in the machine. And this is a well-known problem with these machines. There are lots of videos of people repairing the blinking buttons of death with these designer machines. And I've ordered these capacitors from the sewing machine repair guy, I think he's called. And he has a YouTube video explaining how to both disassemble the machine, but also how to replace these capacitors. And he sells the kit to replace them, so that's really convenient. So I bought the kit from him and I'm waiting for it to be delivered, and once it comes I will desolder all these components, all these capacitors, and replace them, and hopefully the machine will fire up, but that will be for a second video on this topic. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you when I have the new machine up and running.